there and I'll watch it. Ethan, what are you doing? He's on there, he's watching something. I don't know, what are you doing? It was literally, he was watching someone play a game.
Yeah.
And he was sitting there for like, the only reason I asked him because he was sitting there for at least half an hour.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you watching?
No, the girl, Leah and him would do the same thing. They'll sit and, okay, so let's qualify the game first.
It doesn't matter what game it is.
Well, that's the thing, right?
It could be
Yeah, you
anything,
can't qualify the game.
right?
Do you remember though when we used to play games? How do you remember Doom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first Doom
Yeah, the very first one.
that came out for like the 375 computer. If you remember what 375 is, the 375
Yeah,
computer.
that's the one that came out. Duke Nukem came out after. Yeah, I know Doom.
Okay, you remember the graphics?
Yeah, it's friggin' Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah. So Leah and Eamon will sit down for literally hours if you let them and watch somebody playing Minecraft while they're narrating, screaming, hollering, whoop, whoop, you know, that kind of business. And
Yeah. Yeah.
Hours.
I'm thinking the graphics are what we used to play in, what, 85, 86?
Yeah, in the 80s. Early 90s.
Crazy. That boggles my mind.
I almost had to beat my kids, man. They were making fun of us, man. They were like, you guys are so old and your graphics were probably terrible and this and that. I'm like, what are you talking about?
You said that?
That's what Isaiah said that, right? And then this was when they were a bit younger, right? So I'm like, what are you guys talking about? I go, your graphics are worse than ours. Because this was the time they were playing Minecraft.
Right.
So I'm like, you guys, it's worse than us, man.
It's like the developers of these games aren't even trying. They just have no ball saying, these assholes will play anything.
Wow. But times have changed.
Yeah, they just sit there. They just sit there and watch stuff. This little boy sits on his game, playing. I think it's Siege. While he's playing the game, he has his phone right here, running a YouTube of someone playing Siege. It's not the same damn game.
Yeah. Jada does it too.
It makes no sense to me, man.
Well, you know what we called that in our day? Linking the computers. We brought our monitor, our keyboard, our CPU, and everything to somebody's house.
And
linked up the computers.
One house, different rooms.
Yeah, man.
You know what? But we could link it up in the same room, we wouldn't have a problem. Nowadays, like, because I tried it, like when the kids come over, I try to do that, like link up in the thing. And all I hear them complaining about, stop looking at my screen. Stop looking at my screen. And I'd be, oh yeah, that's the reason why you're losing, because he's looking at
Because they're looking at his screen.
So that stopped because, well, I don't have an Ethernet cable that long to go in all the
to
different
run all the different rooms.
So,
We don't need that now. Like most of the consoles are wireless now, right?
if you could get a good connection. And it's funny, you know, I also looked into that, like, when we first moved into the house, the internet seemed to be working a lot better than it is now. Like now I'm having a lot of problems. And one common thing that came up from me, like Googling it, a lot of people are saying that your actual modem deteriorates, and that's what's the problem. A lot of people don't know that. So what they'll do is they'll call Rogers or Bell, whatever, and tell, send me a new one. And that usually just fixes the problem. Because nothing has changed. I couldn't figure out what's changed in my house.
Did you get a new one?
No, I just found this out, man.
Oh.
So I'm gonna probably, because I was thinking of buying. I have a node system, so my actual internet's on the main floor, and then I have one node in the basement and one on the main floor, and then one.
When you say no, do you mean switch or do you mean like router?
No, it's what do they call it? He would know.
The mesh system.
The mesh system.
Yeah. The mesh system.
You're a tech daddy too. Come on, I should be the one. I am lost. but you should not be sitting.
I
next to me
understand the
while-
concept of mesh. I understand the concept of mesh. So we'll call it Node your phone or whatever. So your phone is transmitting the signal to.
Yeah.
Right. So
See?
the
You're a
hub,
tech guy.
the main hub, the main hub is in the basement. And then you have one here, then it connects there, then it connects there, and it connects upstairs. So I bought one. I got. I don't even remember the name. I don't remember the name. I paid what? I paid $900 for it. So I said, this better be good.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I know. So I figured, because the company was decent and it's $900. So I said, if I'm pay, you pay what you get. You get what you pay for. That's the way I figured.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, so it's got to be decent. I set it up. First week, everything's good. Ethan comes. I can't get connected to the internet. Naomi comes. I can't get connected to the internet. Nia comes. Dad, is the internet down? So I go on my phone, I look at everything. I said, damn, this one's down. So I go, I reset it, connect it back up. I said, are you guys good? Yeah, we're back on. 2 days go by. Nia comes. Dad, is the internet down? Naomi comes. I can't get on the internet. So let me look at this. Oh, this one's down now. So I go connect it back up. Everything. Oh, everybody's fine again. 3-4 days go by. I can't get on the internet. So what the hell's going on here? So one time, I tried. What I tried was, because I had them spread out all over the house, right? So we can get connection everywhere.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I'm gonna bring them all a couple feet apart of each other to see if they lose connection. After 2 days, they all lost connection. And they're right beside each other. I brought that shit back. I said, listen, I paid $900 for this thing. I expect this thing to work. Once I hook it up, I expect to forget I have it there.
Yeah.
So then they're talking to me. And see, me with routers and mesh systems, I always buy the warranty. Only because I used to use Netgear. And it was the best modem I've ever had, never had an issue, and then it died. And I could never find one better, good as that now. So I always buy a warranty with it. Warranty's 1 year. So within the year, if something screws up, I go bring it back, no problem. So I bought the warranty with this one, and I brought it back, and he says, what's the problem? I said, listen, this thing works for 2-3 days, and it cuts off. He says, have you tried this? Yes. 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 He says, is there anything else you want me to try? I said, I even took it a step further, and you probably would have never asked me to do this. I put everything together to see if they would lose. I said after 2 days, they all lost connection. He says, well, I guess I gotta get your money back. So I got my money back for it. So it's ridiculous. I just can't find a good one. So all I did now is I moved the modem from the basement to the main floor.
I've been thinking of buying a new one. The one I have is the Linksys.
I've had Linksys, Trend Pro, Netgear, D-Link,
Yeah.
and all of them have bombed at one point or
All of
another.
them.
The only one that's kind of like maintained a strong signal and performed well was the Apple Airport.
Oh yeah, that's right. That you did get that one.
The Apple Airport, and the only reason that that one is gone is
Oh,
because
so you're serious?
yeah.
Okay, that's why I was quiet.
That's not the look on your face. What are you thinking, Mark? What's in your mind?
The Apple Airport. Is that what we're going with now? I was just looking at you like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
You had that one for a while.
Yeah, well, yeah, I had one for about, 7 or 8 years?
And it's still running strong.
Well, no, it's gone now, but the only reason it's gone now is because it was a part of the Apple Mini system that I had gotten at the time. And the Apple Mini fizzled on me.
Yeah, the Mini.
And I had to
remember
bring it back.
Oh,
and
okay.
With everything.
So once you brought back the Mini, you had to give back the.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know you had a problem with the Mini
Yeah.
system.
But the
That's too
airport,
bad.
it was one of those things where like, okay, so you see the Linksys or all those other brands that we talked about. You can put the modem on the main floor and you wouldn't get a signal in either, or you get a weak signal in either the second floor or the
The
basement,
basement, right.
right? The Apple airport, all floors, nice. Perfect.
But obviously it has to be used with Apple products, right?
No.
Right now?
No, it was just a router.
Yeah.
An Apple router.
Really? How much
It's
is that?
expensive though. I don't think it's cheap.
I honestly don't know. I haven't looked at it in a while.
Listen, if Apple sells casters, we all know what casters are, right?
Okay, the things that you put on the bottom of chairs.
The things you put at the
Wheels?
bottom of chairs, the wheels.
Yeah.
If Apple sells casters, 4 casters for a computer for $1,000, I don't expect that to be cheap.
Holy shit.
You know what the casters are? They're generating electricity to recharge the battery of the system
It's just that's plugged in.
that's plugged into it. Yeah. I don't know how Apple gets away with the shit that it does, man.
I don't know how they get away with that either, man. I really don't.
Wow. Well,
And I'm Team Apple. I don't know how they get away with it.
I was Team Apple for quite some time.
so you suggest Apple Airport?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just gotta look at the price. And
The router I have now is good. It's a game. I made sure I got a gaming router.
And how much is that one?
You sure you want to know?
Well, you.
$600.
Okay, so the one that we have, I'm not too sure the price. I think the price range is around 3 something, 4 something. But the way we ended up getting it, so I think Matthew was playing online,
Right?
and I believe the story goes like this: he's playing online, and his friends are like, "Yo, man, you're lagging, you're lagging." So then I think one time, one of his friends just kind of got fed up and just gave it to him. So I think I mean that's how we got it. We never bought it. It was free, but you know what? It worked. It worked pretty well. But like you said, it would cut out every once in a while,
Yeah.
but not as often as you. Like it just. And I don't know if it's something to do with the kids, because normally the node that we have in our bedroom,
No problem.
no problems.
Maybe they keep moving it. And like you said, if you move it from here to there, it's an issue.
It's an issue. Yeah, it could be an issue.
I don't know, maybe you said that I'm old school.
Yeah.
I have 2 switches in my house. One Bell unit, which is the wireless router as well. Hardwired to 1 switch on the main floor, 1 switch on the basement, and the TV, the computer,
They're all
they're all
wired.
wired.
Well,
They're all wired.
I don't know. I you know what? I think I might end up
I
doing
don't
that.
blame you.
I might just wire out the whole house.
Yeah, man, because honestly,
See, and that's what I was thinking, because my office, everything, I do not run off wireless. Only wire. So I was trying to figure out a way to get the wire upstairs, because everything's finished. I'm still trying to figure out how to get the wire upstairs so I can wire the TV.
You don't know how to do it?
How do I do it, Mark? How do I get the wire from downstairs to upstairs with finished walls and ceilings?
Oh, that's what you want to do. You're asking for the impossible. Bust a hole in the thing, guy.
Oh yeah, I have you there to fix it, right? Is that right?
Well, no.
No.
You've proven that you are very good with drywall.
breaking it?
No.
No, Mark. I done tell you already.
What?
I have no issue with putting drywall up.
Okay, well then put it up.
It's the last part and making it look good.
Put it up and I'll make it look good.
That part I've given up.
I know you're good at destroying drywall though. That there you're very good at.
You see me destroy drywall?
Well,
No,
actually,
just say no.
why?
Because you haven't seen me destroy drywall.
Yeah, but I mean,
But you haven't seen me destroy
it's not as
drywall.
strong as a
You
floor.
haven't seen me destroy drywall.
I've seen you destroy a floor.
But you haven't seen me destroy drywall.
Should I tell the viewers of what you did to my house?
What, Mark? I didn't do anything to your house. Anything that I did to your house, you asked me to do.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna let you guys know what I asked Junior to do. All right. So my first house that I bought in Brampton, and I decided, okay, we're gonna do the whole main floor from the front door straight to the back sliding door, the kitchen, all that. Right? So we're gonna do the whole kitchen, redo everything. So obviously it's a demolition, right? So I'm like, okay, cabinets were moved out and all that. I'm like, I get my strong man Junior here to come help me. Junior, we need to break up all the tiles and throw it into the garbage. So probably my mistake was I should have just let Junior go at it without a hammer. But you need a hammer when you're using when you're demolishing something, right? But that's besides the point. I gave the man the hammer, and Junior repeatedly beat the floor until it ended up in the basement.
Smash.
You went through the plywood?
But you asked me to mention.
Ask the question again. Ask the question again.
You went straight through the plywood.
No, the hammer went through the plywood. It wasn't me. It was the hammer.
Wow.
There was a part that wouldn't come out, so I made sure it did.
Oh my goodness. But that was fun.
But I did what you asked me to, right?
Okay, if we're gonna talk like that, I think then you went above and beyond, because I told you to break up the tiles, not the plywood.
Okay.
And I asked you to put it in the garbage. You put it in the basement.
But it still went in the garbage.
Yeah, but I didn't say put it in the basement to go in the garbage.
Just know I overexceed in everything I do.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg.